Hey guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. I wanted to come on tonight and talk to you about my pre-admissions visit, my copay, and also I'm going to combine in here my shopping trip for my first stages of clear liquids and full liquids when I come home from the hospital. So stay tuned to find out what I bought and what they did at my admissions test and the lab. So I guess I'll just start with I had my pre-admissions testing on the 13th. I know I told you guys that in the other video that I'd be going on the 13th. And I did. I went, I signed in. They gave me an armband. I really wasn't thinking that I would have to go to the back and like see a nurse, but I actually went back and saw the nurse and talked with the anesthesiologist. I signed my consent forms. My consent form did say liver biopsy, gastric sleeve, and other. And I know I talked about that some in another video, that they put that on there, that little clause on there. So if they get in there and something else is wrong, they can just go ahead and take care of it while they're in there, and they don't have to cut me open again later, or wake me up, say your gallbladder's horrible and we need to take it out, you know, and have a second surgery. They'll just go ahead and do it while they're in there. So they told me to come to the back, and they did an EKG, which didn't take very long. It was just 2 or 3 minutes to do that. And they went over all my medications that I currently take, vitamins, anything over the counter, as well as prescribed by the doctor. They went over my medical history for, you know, things in my past or things in my family's past as well. They asked a lot of questions and were very thorough. Then they, you know, they did the vital signs like temperature, heart rate, blood pressure. And then the anesthesiologist came in, and she talked with me about other things that I had done in the past, like other procedures where they might have put me to sleep, which I really haven't had that many. I had a tubal and an eye surgery when I was like 5, but really that's all I've ever been put to sleep for, except for my colonoscopy, and that was just a little bit of a general anesthesia, but I did well with the ones that I have had. She just kind of told me what they were going to do. She looked in my throat, asked me to lean my head back as far as I could, and you know, I don't know exactly what she was looking at, but anyway, she asked me to do a few things, and then that was it for the pre-admission testing that I had to do with her. And then they let me go down to the lab. Now, when I got down to the lab, I had to sign in, and they took about 11 tubes of blood, which was a lot, but I knew there would be a lot because there was a huge amount of things requested on the sheet that he had given me. So I finished up with the lab, came home, went to work the next day. The lab called me and said that they did not get enough blood and I needed to come back. So I had to go back and give an additional 4 tubes of blood. So I wasn't really expecting to have to give 4 more tubes, but it was some kind of test where the blood doesn't need to touch the light. Not exactly sure what it was for, but she said that the tubes had to be wrapped with tape, and the light couldn't touch it. I tried to Google something, which is a big mistake. Like, you can get anything when you Google, but I tried to do that, and it said something about checking for bilirubin, kind of like jaundice, like for a baby, which makes sense because I do have liver problems, so it could be some kind of test like that, and possibly that the doctor wanted to see. So that was it for the lab. I guess all the results will be back probably Monday and Tuesday, since my surgery is on Wednesday. And they did give me this. I don't know if you can see. And told me to shower the night before and shower the morning of with this, and not to use soap, lotion, deodorant, makeup of any kind. Don't put this on my face, they said, because it can be harsh on sensitive skin. Also, my doctor's office, the nurse there, on the day that she was going over things at the pre-op class, she said we are to wash our abdomen, stomach areas with about 5 minutes with this, scrub it. So I'm going to follow both directions that I was given. And then that was it for that. I was really worried about what my hospital copay was going to be. And thank goodness it was only $200. I really expected it to be about $5, but was very shocked that it was only $200. I know some people have much higher copays or deductibles to pay, and I was really worried because I wasn't sure what it was going to be, and I was very thankful that it was just $200. So all that's good, all that's taken care of. So I moved on to a shopping trip today with my husband, who's been a great support system to me, but we wanted to make sure we had plenty of things here so he wouldn't have to run out to the store and try to figure out what I needed. So we did our best to try to get things handled. I'll start by saying I did get some vitamins. I got the Flintstone chewables. I'm in a group on Facebook of people that have had sleeve and bypass, and they share recipes and they share tips, and a lot of them use these Flintstones, and so their numbers are good. I will be using liquid B12 and a B12 injection from the doctor because I have issues with my B12, but I did pick up the Flintstones. I found these little 2-ounce cups because people have said that sipping out of these would be easier. I already showed you guys some 4-ounce ones. These are 2-ounce. I got these for $1 at the Dollar General store. I also got some 3-ounce paper cups. So I have 2, 3, and 4-ounce cups. And I just, didn't go overboard with like the 2-ounce cups or the 3-ounce cups, and these are paper and they can be used for something else if I don't use them, because I don't really know what I'm gonna need or feel comfortable with once I start trying to drink stuff. So I did pick up some of these at the Dollar General store. They're 0 sugar, Tang, and this one's supposed to, I guess, be like Mountain Dew, whatever, but I drank one just to see what it tastes like. It was okay, but I will try to add some protein powder or something to this and my water if I'm drinking this. I have some other flavors. I got a, I don't know if you can see that, Mio. This is sweet tea. I kind of like the Mio drops. I got another one. It's pineapple mango. It's just a great value brand from Walmart because you can control this. Like if it's too strong, like sometimes the powder stuff is like really strong. I know you can put less powder, to whatever water you're drinking, and I also picked up some little bottles of water instead of, these are 12 ounce instead of like the 16 or the 24 ounce, and so the drops will be easier to add to that and not as wasteful. Like I feel like if I at the beginning, like I'm gonna be sipping 2 to 4 ounces, that maybe not making a whole 20-ounce bottle of something and just wasting it. I did get some liquid calcium because I feel like the tablets, even though they said I could have my regular tablet medication, whatever, calcium tablets are huge. Even the little mini ones are still huge. So I feel like I'll do better with the liquid calcium. So this is what I bought. And it wasn't very much. I think it was like $6. I got some Propel water, some berry flavor. I just got a couple of these because I'm not big on Gatorade. I did get a couple different bottles of the Gatorade Zero to try when I first come home. Of course, I have my chicken bouillon cubes, which any of the stuff I'm going to add protein into if I can. I did buy some tomato soup. I told you guys before, the nutritionist said that it's okay to have tomato soup, but some people can't tolerate it when they first come home. But I bought some just in case. I bought some more bone broth. This one has 1 carb, 7 grams of protein, and an 8-ounce cup. So I could add more protein to this if I wanted to. I got some frozen peaches, pineapples, mixed fruit, some bananas to put aside for when I maybe feel like having a smoothie. I got some protein drinks. I got what flavor is this? Cafe latte flavor, and I got some chocolate ones. And then I got some, for the chocolate ones, I got some PB2, but I got the kind with probiotic in it. And I can put a scoop of this in with a protein shake and some ice in the bullet and make a smoothie. Maybe. I did get some more of these. And all these are, considered full liquid that I'm talking about right now, not just clear liquid. You know what the clear liquid is. We've talked about that before. I bought this. I read on it. And this seemed to be really good for the money. I think it was maybe $18 to $22. And it has amino acids, 18 grams of protein, and that's for 1 scoop. You have to be careful when you're looking at these protein powders because it might say 45 grams of protein, but that might be 4 scoops, not just 1 scoop. This is 18 for 1 scoop. And it has collagen, 20 grams of collagen peptides, which is good also. It says it's easy to digest. I read on here and it says it's clean protein. I was going to try to show you what it says. It's free from growth hormones. It's grass-fed and pasture-raised bovine. Each serving delivers 18 amino acids and B vitamin complexes to support your metabolic energy from collagen and peptides. It was something else I was reading that said, like it's, okay, here we go. No growth hormone, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, no sugar added, and non-GMO. So, it seems pretty good for the money. I'm going to try it. This is unflavored, so I can add this to soup. I can add this to water. I can add this to my, drink packets. I can put it in yogurt. So it should be easy to add into things. Other than having the protein drinks that are already flavored, I wanted something that was unflavored. And that's about it for my shopping trip. I did buy some baby food, pears and apples and mangoes and stuff like that for when I start pureed stage, just in case I didn't feel like rushing out to make a separate trip right away, that I would have a few things that I could start adding in to the pureed stage. That's it. My surgery is on Wednesday. I have to be there at 5:15, and I think they'll take me down about 7:30. I'm still nervous, but I'm doing it, and everything's going to be okay, and get back on my way to a healthier me, and looking forward to it, even though I'm scared a little. So I will come back and do another video after I have had the surgery. I would probably be in the hospital overnight, maybe 2 days, depending on how well it goes. And I don't know how I feel. I'm going to try to do a few days of the full liquids and get my bearings, and then I'll post another video and let you guys know how I'm doing and give you an update, maybe after my 1 week checkup at the doctor. Thanks for watching.